When we witnessed the most beautiful sunrise of our lives in our flight, we felt we were on top of the world. But the real feel of being on top of the world was yet to be experienced. Our preparations started few months before the ride. It was everybody's first time to this deadly heaven, so we had to make sure that we are well prepared enough to face all the difficulties. It was a real pain to get the formalities done in Chandigarh railway station to get our bikes.
ಗಾಡಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅನ್ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಏನು ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾಡಿ.
We dumped all our packing materials in our friend's place, and from there our journey started with prayers. After reaching Manali the next day, we could not get Rohtang pass permit for the next 2 days, so we had to spend 2 nights here.
Finally, we tried this.
And the epic ride started from here.
VB4U at Team VB4U at Himalayas. ಅಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು?
ಪೂರಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಬಿಸಿ ಇತ್ತು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೈ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಫುಲ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು.
We reached Rohtang Pass and thank goodness none of us were feeling any changes in our body for the high altitude. We spent an hour having fun in the snow and shooting time lapse and continued our journey. There was a landslide happened.
It's an explosive to make a way for the
ಬಾಂಬ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂಡೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಡೆಯೋ ಬಾಂಬು.
Wow, what a echo.
Hey, finally we recorded. ಈಗ ಹೋಗ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ.
And there was one more. That is why they call this as land of landslides.
Wait until the clear.
Our plan of destination for the day was Sarchu, but Adarsh got his stomach upset, so we had to halt in Darcha. This trip was planned for 15 days and to ride for 250 kilometers per day, but we could hardly do 150 kilometers. We were already 3 days behind the schedule. We had to be very careful on this snowy road after we saw some rider falling out of control.
ಏನೋ ಸ್ವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲೋ.
Every few kilometers the view of landscape kept changing. We entered Jammu and Kashmir state. The paradise of India welcomed us. The weather was getting worse here and we experienced the first ever snowfall of our lives.
For the first time we are experiencing this snow, bro. Around 15,547 feet above the sea.
We were already tired riding for 130 kilometers for the day, so we descended Nakila Pass faster to find the stay for the night. The night stay here at Viskinala was the coldest of all, where the temperature was between -5 to 10 degrees Celsius.
ತುಂಬಾ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತು ರಾತ್ರಿ
ತುಂಬಾ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ತಡೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತೂ
ಮೈನಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರು. ಬಟ್ ಸಮ್ಹೌ ನಾವು ಸರ್ವೈವ್ ಆಗಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಿ.
The sun heats up our bodies to some extent, but the cold wind wins over it. We saluted our real heroes and thanked them for guarding the nation even in these harsh climatic conditions. also appreciated the truck drivers. They must have special skills to drive in these roads. The road till Pang was very dirty and we were fully covered by dust.
15,280 ಅಡಿ ಎತ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
Above the sea level.
ಸಿ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇಂದ
ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಉಸಿರಾಟಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್.
Just a few hundred meters after Pang, I noticed my pulsar was wobbling. I had flat tire. When we were struggling with our foot pump, a couple helped us by offering the electric pump, which saved us a lot of energy and time. Murray Plains was my favorite. Riding with the breathtaking view of huge plains, the partially snow-covered mountains at distances, the blue sky with clouds and the neat roads gave us the heavenly feel.
It's a world second highest pass.
The downhill ride from Taglangla gave us a feeling of being on a racetrack while bending through the curves. The road was well maintained, although we revved within our limits. We felt extremely happy looking at this board.
Finally,
We are at lake.
visited Fikse Monastery at 7 in the evening, but it was closed. We halted in Leh city and prepared for the most awaited ride to the top of the world the next day.